Hi, I'm Paul Hill, the editor of Better Wholesaling, and I'm here today with Andy Edwards, the business unit controller of wholesale at Ferrero. Hi Andy, thanks for taking the time to talk to us today.
Hi Paul, nice to see you again, and always nice to talk to Better Wholesaling.
Yeah, and always good to chat to Ferrero, all things wholesale. The first question I've got, how have price mark packs developed in recent months for Ferrero? And do you have any specific plans for your ranges in that area?
Price mark pack is plays an incredibly important role within our portfolio, particularly in the wholesale and independent convenience channels. It gives retailers confidence and surety in pricing and margins that they're able to obtain from our brands, and they're designed to complement our core range. We have some NPD coming out this summer in Bueno Coconut. We have a price mark pack at 60p variant being made available through the wholesale channel.
And will that be your key focus this summer from an NPD perspective?
From an NPD perspective, we've got two major launches. We've got Kinder Bueno Coconut, price mark and non-price mark, going out into the marketplace. We last launched that brand in 2017. Proved very popular and very successful, so we brought that back. And then the other focus that we have around NPD is on Tic Tac Coke, so our collaboration with Coca-Cola and aligning an established sugar brand in Tic Tac with an established soft drinks brand in Coca-Cola.
And from a lockdown perspective, with the country going in and out of lockdown every month, what changes have you seen to your core lines in this period? And do you foresee the market settling down now?
I'd like to hope so. I'd certainly like to hope so. We like many other FMCG businesses, have seen a shift in shopper dynamics. So when COVID started or appeared last year, there was a real shift towards independent and convenience shopping. But as COVID dragged on, we saw this move to single big shops in the grocers every week. And that combined with the fact that people weren't travelling, the on-the-go channel really got marginalised. So we're hoping that as we come out, we unlock and people start to revert to some kind of normality, we start to see those occasions reappearing.
And as we approach normality, hopefully, what trends and opportunities are emerging that you think customers can take advantage?
Yeah, it's a good question. I mean, what I'd like to see is us revert back to normal and do things better than we've ever done them before. NPD has a big part to play in any FMCG business because consumers inevitably like new and different. But for us, it's equally important that our customers and their retailers focus on established and reputable, well-known brands because they're what people can rely on. And then I guess the other point to make coming out of COVID is that one of the trends through COVID was buying bigger packs, taking them home and consuming them at home. I think that occasion will diminish, but I think it will still remain. So, I would encourage our wholesalers and distributors to remember that as they plan ahead.
And what other advice would you give to wholesalers looking to grow sales on top of that?
Yeah, so it's important that from a cash and carry or a depot perspective, they're well engaged. We have commercial and field teams going into the depots on a very frequent basis, and I would encourage our customers to engage with those guys. It's important that depots are well maintained, they're well stocked, availability of products is there, you're using space and point of sale, promotions effectively, just really with the idea to maximise sales, for our benefit, for theirs, and for the benefit of retailers.
Brilliant. And I think we can safely say it's probably been the weirdest year ever for wholesale, you could probably say. What would you say Ferrero's greatest achievement has been in the past 12 months from a wholesale perspective?
Yeah, I'm not sure there's been a greatest achievement. We've tried to do things as well as we can. So it's, we've had challenges like everybody else, but we're maintaining availability of our products. So we're supplying our customers. We're continuing to put field through the door where it's been appropriate to support our brands and our customers in depot. And we've continued to launch, our NPD and innovation in line with the plans that we set out this time last year.
Brilliant. And are you planning any in-depot activity with wholesalers they should be aware of?
Yeah, we have an ongoing plan of activity, so we'll continue to support our NPD through the summer. So you'll see our teams working on Coke and Bueno Coconut, which we touched on earlier on. But we're also in the development phase for our plans for Diwali and for Christmas. And our pralines, our Ferrero pralines range, play an important part during both of those seasons.
Brilliant. And a more general question now, really. As we hopefully, fingers crossed, head into like a more normal existence out of COVID, like what would you like to see happen to the wholesale industry in the next year or so?
Yeah.
Changes that are required, do you think, for it to?
Yeah, again, it's more about focusing on doing things well. So I touched earlier on about the importance of availability and engaging with brand owners in depot to ensure retailers can see and engage with the brands. But equally, it's about unlocking that impulse and on-the-go environment. So the resurgence of the impulse channel, so that we can get back to some form of normality in terms of sales for our customers.
Brilliant. Well, yeah, thanks for taking the time to speak to us, Andy. And I'm sure we'll be seeing you around soon in the wholesale depot.
Nice to see you, Paul. All the best.
Cheers, Andy. Bye.
Thank you.